Number one team out west last season, taking on a team that's tied for number one out west this year. Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies come in at 20-11, taking on the Phoenix Suns. And honest to God truth, this one was never close, in large part due to Memphis being healthy for the first time all year. Morant and Brooks taking advantage of the Phoenix Suns, who were missing Cam Payne and Devin Booker, and Memphis was everywhere in the first half of this basketball game. They're already up 19. Welcome back. Desmond Bane missed the last 18 games with a sprained toe. Bane played 24 minutes, had 17 points. Memphis got contributions from a lot of people, though. Steven Adams inside, and then Adams dishing to Dillon Brooks, who's finishing at the rim. Brooks going to his left, feeling it. 16 points for Dillon. His revenge season on Pharaoh continues. Memphis up big third quarter. Bang. Bang. Three-pointer is down. Memphis up by a large margin. Brandon Clark had 24 and 10. He's going to miss there, though. Guess who's going to clean up his mess? None other than Ja Morant. 5 boards to go along with 11 assists. You're about to see one in a second here. Morant also had 12 points. Remember that assist I spoke about? There it is. To Zaire Williams up top. Memphis up by 28. Fourth quarter. Jaren Jackson joins his highlight. Jackson, Euro. He also had 24 and 10 to join Clark on the stat line. Memphis wins by 25 on the road, 125-100. Yeah, so Desmond Bane being back in that Grizzlies lineup is a big deal. He's one of the better three-point shooters in the league. He honestly, before his injury, was about to make a case for the All-Star team. He's not going to be able to do that now because he missed too much time. But I think the biggest thing for Memphis right now is playing the right way. You know Ja Morant will be your All-Star. You know he'll be in the MVP conversation. Can Ja Morant figure it out with Dillon Brooks and Desmond Bane? I was very critical of Dillon Brooks in the playoffs last year. He was awful to me. I called him out multiple times. Dillon Brooks has been really good this year. Yeah, I'm a truth teller. That's the one thing I don't get enough credit for. I'm going to tell the truth no matter what. Now, that don't mean I was wrong about what I said against Minnesota and the Warriors last year. Dillon Brooks was atrocious. He has been really good this year. He's been locked in defensively. He's not taking as many bad jump shots. He's attacking the rim again. Now, a lot of times it look a little exotic when he get to the rim, but he's finishing. He's attacking. His mind's in the game. He looks like he's found it again. Whatever that thing was, he's found it again. Now, a lot of that has been without Desmond Bane in the lineup. So now I'm looking at Ja and Jaren and the other Grizzlies team leaders and Taylor Jenkins, the coach of the team, and I'm thinking, how can y'all get Desmond and Dillon together? I know what I got in Ja. That's one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen on the basketball court. I already know what that is. That's out of this world. While that's healthy, that's just, yeah. I know what I got in Jaren Jackson. I think I pretty much know what I got in Jaren Jackson. He's better than Tristan Thompson, but nowhere near the class of the elite centers to me. He's a guy that can go get you 25 and 10. He can do that. Fouls out of too many basketball games. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Too many big games, Jaren Jackson not on the court. But when he's out there, he can stretch the floor, and he's an impact guy on defense. I know what I got in Jaren Jackson. Good rebounder. I know what I got in him. How can I work this thing out with Dillon and Desmond? Is there a world where Dillon and Desmond can play good at the same time for Memphis? That's the question mark. That's what puts this team over the hump. That's the sophistication that puts them into championship contender. You know what you got in Ja. You know what you got in Jaren. Guys like Steven Adams, Tyrus Jones, they're going to play their roles regardless. They're going to play their roles regardless. Dillon and Desmond are the X factors to me. Desmond is the guy that can shoot that long ball. Will Dillon's attacks lead to kickouts to Desmond? Right? Will Bane turn down a three to give the rock to Dillon to attack? That's the question, if you're a Grizzlies fan, that you got to have. But, hell, it's a great question to have. I mean, they're rolling. They have fun. They dance and coming out in the locker rooms. They doing all this. They listen to NBA Youngboy according to Danny Green. This is a fun team. And we'll see where it ends for Memphis. But they got a lot to be excited about. That's a good problem to have, by the way. a third of the way through the season.